Oh, creepy as
Well, you're not into furries?
Nope.
Howdy, folks. Welcome back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time to dish up some more Hannibal. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, season 2.
Okay.
What's going on? What happened at the end of season 1? What happened?
Arrested Will as the killer of all of these things.
Yeah, Hannibal framed him for like a dozen murders.
Yeah. All because he's got encephalitis and has no fucking clue what's happening.
Can't remember anything.
Right.
But he's like, I would remember.
The problem is he thinks he has visualized that he has committed these things.
No, he's like, if it was just Abigail, he'd be like, okay, maybe I did kill Abigail, but I didn't kill all these other people, like the girl in the fire in the oxygen chamber.
Right.
And then making all the fish hooks with all their body parts. He would have remembered doing all that.
You think he would have remembered something, but who the hell knows?
He got framed. And then he realized Hannibal was...
Did he come to that conclusion?
He finally saw Hannibal for who he was at the very end.
Okay.
And then Jack shot him, and he laid in the corner where he killed...
Don't remember any of that.
The hunter killer, and he said, "See," like the same way. The
guy said to him. Okay.
And he was telling Will to see Hannibal the way he saw Hannibal at the very
That's
first
not
episode.
like definitive proof that Hannibal did it, though. But
for Will it is.
Okay.
For everybody else,
not so much.
No.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen this season?
I don't know. Will's going to be in jail.
Yeah. Well, should we jump in and see what this season's all about?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, subscribe, come hang out with us for Hannibal Season 2.
Yeah. Check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos, phone commentary, access to polls, helps pick what we watch next. Links down there. Check it out.
We also have Twitter and Instagram, so if you're into social media, you can follow us there to, get glimpses about random stuff.
Yeah, random stuff.
Yeah.
Also, soon we'll be moving all of our TV content to its own channel, You, Me, and the TV. So check out this link down below. Go subscribe if you're not already ready, and get ready for new shows coming in the future over there.
Yeah, also fun ways to digest it.
Yeah, if you want to watch full season marathons.
Along
with the chat. It's
That's
fun.
right.
Check it out. Let's watch Hannibal, Season 2.
Oh, here we go.
Hello, Will.
Hello, Dr. Lecter.
Ooh.
Here we go. What's Jack thinking?
Ouchie.
Oh.
Larry's a big guy.
He knows Kung Fu.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Shit. He's gonna kill him.
Oh.
Is that a wrestling move?
Just went WWF on his ass. Is this a dream, or is this how we're starting season 2?
Right? Like, what the hell? Oh, shit. Larry! Oh, he's gonna die right here. 12 weeks earlier. Great. Well, we know how it ends, so I guess we can turn this off.
That's the end of the season?
Yeah.
Every episode's going to be like a week.
Seasonal sashimi, sea urchin, water clam, and squid.
What a beautiful presentation, Doctor. I almost feel guilty about eating it.
I never feel guilty eating anything.
Boy, howdy.
Neither do I.
Gross.
Will is a loss, and we're mourning a death.
Will's death is on me, not you.
It's on both of us.
I can't stop thinking that Will may be convicted of 5 murders, while I only may be convicted of 1.
But you're not on trial.
Will's death?
They're talking metaphorically.
You have to investigate me. It's in my best interest. And yours.
He's being charged with murder. Who did he kill? Will.
But I also can't ignore the fact that my bloodhound went mad before he pointed in your direction.
Jack's taking blame for Will's mental breakdown, basically.
Are you talking to me?
You're my patient now, Will.
I'm not talking to you, Frederick. I want to talk to Dr. Lecter.
Well, Dr. Chitlin's looking pretty good for having all of his organs removed.
Oh, creepy as shit.
Well, you're not into furries?
Nope.
No, Will Graham's life has been destroyed. How that happened has to be a matter of record.
Dr. Bloom is not easily swayed.
This is going to get ugly.
It already is.
Well, I was like, we gotta ruin Jack's life because he ruined Will's.
I don't think she's intentionally trying to ruin Jack's life. She just wants it, based on principle, she just wants it to be known that he was put in this predicament.
Yeah.
Smells real bad down here. Probably dead beavers.
Or dead person. Oh. We got a floater. We got a big old floater. Oh.
Looks a little waterlogged.
Will Graham asking to see you betrays his clear intent to manipulate you.
And if I agree to see Will,
It betrays your clear intent to manipulate him.
I'm intrigued.
What can't you repress, Hannibal?
His desire to tease Will about his predicament.
Hello, Will.
We get it. Like,
Friendship can sometimes involve a breach of individual separateness.
You're not my friend. The light from a friendship won't reach us for 1,000,000 years. That's how far away from friendship we are.
ooh.
I'm going to remember Dr. Lecter. And when I do, there will be a reckoning.
I have huge faith in you, Will. I always have.
It's like part denial of everything Will's saying, but also part encouragement of, come at me, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I hope you remember, because that would make this more interesting, right?
The beauty of what you do, Miss Katz, is in its certainty. It'll be your evidence that convicts Will.
I feel like she doesn't trust the evidence. Like, she has some doubt in it.
Yeah.
Of her interactions with Will.
Mm-hmm. But that's part of human nature, though, right? Like, when you trust somebody and you know them closely, it's hard to believe they could do something so horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Coming, Dr. Lecter.
lots of floaters.
Found another body.
This way, Doctor.
It's one busy beaver.
He's like, why would they waste the bodies?
They've been coated in some kind of resin.
The big one was partially sealed, rotting from the inside out.
Gross.
They were injected with something.
Silicone?
Technique for making resin-coated models out of fish. Helps the body retain shape in death. It's making human models.
You make models of things that you want to keep.
Not throw away, yeah. He didn't perfect it. Yeah.
These are his discards.
Yeah. He's trying something.
He's trying to make like a wax museum of real people.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't like it. So he's like, shit, gotta toss this one out. I don't have that problem. I don't go for perfection in anything.
Disclosure of patient information should be limited to the requirements of the situation. Why would you be inviting the scrutiny of the FBI?
I'm being as open and honest as I know how.
It's like a fun part of his game. He's like, let's see how good I can hide this.
While putting me in the position to lie for you. Again.
You're not just lying for me.
What did she do?
She killed a man, right?
Jack Crawford doesn't know what you're capable of.
Neither do you.
Oh boy. Like, how much does she know about him, right?
She knows enough. That was a big gulp, though. Like, wait, is he capable of worse than I know?
Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh, I just want to know what
does she know?
knows.
Well, Winston keeps running away, but the others are adjusting.
Where's Winston go?
Oh.
And I'll find you a lawyer who's not affiliated with the FBI.
Better call Saul.
You had no control of what you were doing, much less remember doing it.
What if I could remember how this was done to me?
What if you could remember how you did it?
How you contracted encephalitis?
Graham, I know.
Now, I hear Hannibal's voice in the well of my mind.
How is that defensible in a court of law, though? Like, that doesn't make any... Like, okay, great, well, glad you think you know, but how can you fucking prove it, dude? I think that's why I don't like Will. It's just annoying.
He's trying to remember the memories of what Hannibal told him, though. That's what he's talking about. Not...
What did Hannibal tell him that would be incriminating? Hannibal speaks in psychological gobbledygook.
Yeah.
Like, he answers questions with questions. Like, he doesn't say shit.
Imagine yourself in a safe and relaxing place.
It's a weird look.
I don't know, who the hell are you?
It's Alana.
Doesn't look like her.
She's hypnotizing him.
Yeah.
It's an interesting buffet. If he can remember waking while Hannibal was shoving a ear down his throat, helps him regain his sanity.
He's trained in criminal psychology, and he is a mass murderer. He's a prize patient.
Alleged mass murderer. He's not guilty yet.
She wants to believe him. I do too.
You do realize you're his favorite topic of conversation. He tells everyone that you are a monster.
But in that case, you're dining with a psychopathic murderer, Frederick.
And he is. I think you just fed him human too.
I don't know. I'm not sure if he stuck to the dietary restrictions of the evening.
You have nice skin.
Gross.
Creepy.
Puts the lotion on the skin. Oh boy. See you later, dude. About to be shoved in your own trunk. Creepy. Brown sugar? Probably not brown sugar.
You've been watching The Wire, come on.
It looked like brown sugar. I think it probably was actually brown sugar, but... Or heroin, whatever.
still alive when he does this.
China white, injected them with preservatives, then filled the bodies with silicone so they don't emaciate, and seals them with like a hard resin shell.
All right, I want a list of any missing persons that disappeared along with their vehicles in the neighboring states. Got it?
It's going to be a tough one. Not very many leads for that, huh?
Yeah. There's probably a lot of people that disappear from their homes with their cars.
The first 6 bodies were found in the same place, dumped in a river, caught in a beaver dam.
Is he dreaming?
Yeah.
Tell me what you see.
He's trying to make a band. Right? Something like that. Ooh.
Their nose is
one of every ethnicity. He's probably trying to make It's a Small World. The Disney ride. It's a Small World. One of every different skin color there is.
Like a gradient of shades.
Could be. He's trying to like
since he's using a color
biolage his living room with people.
It's a color palette.
He's trying to make that Crayola skin color box.
Yeah, the crayons.
I mean, like, I am fucking Will Graham, essentially, without encephalitis. And without thinking I kill people.
You annoy me about as much as he annoys you, so...
There you go. Uh-oh. Here comes the ear moment, huh? What an interesting use of one of those.
It's a way to roto-rooter it down there.
Yeah.
That's probably how it happened.
Yeah. Obviously.
Then Hannibal probably dragged him into the woods.
That was his memory. That was one of his memories.
To make him wake up and be like, what am I doing out here? And then wander back with the dirt all over him. Right?
It could be.
Hey, Winston. Come here, boy.
He's a good boy. This is his dad.
Convince me he didn't know what he was doing. I would really like to be convinced, Alana.
A psychopath wouldn't be so scared of the truth, Jack. If Will doesn't remember what he did, he'll never accept the truth.
He's just going to start remembering the things that Hannibal did to him while he was in a weird state.
Almost certain. Hannibal Lecter did this to me. It's a funny thing, Doubt.
You have something now? You've recovered a memory? That's meaningless.
Not to me.
It's meaningless in court.
You may not believe me now. You will.
Plant the seed of doubt.
Uh-oh. He didn't die. It wasn't enough heroin. Oh, no. Oh, good grief.
Just a grain bin full of people?
Yeah.
Oh.
At least the bottom part. Oh, God. That's so gross.
How many grain bins does he have full, you think?
There was 4 there.
That's a lot of people.
Why do you need a color palette in a sided grain bin?
From the top view, it almost looked like an eyeball.
Well, it was circular.
It looked like the iris of an eye.
Iris of an eye.
That's the imagery I got from it.
Okay, interesting. Lighter on the outside, darker on the
just
inside.
Kind of like the color part of the eyeball.
Okay.
I don't know.
So change
That's just what I
lots
saw.
of eyeballs change colors? Circles?
No.
Alright.
No.
Interesting.
But yeah. Oh boy. So is that our killer of the season, or just like the first couple episodes?
Probably the first few episodes, yeah.
All right. So how does Will convince Jack?
I have no idea.
Because we know Jack attacks Hannibal based on the opening scene.
Yeah, and all of the evidence points towards Will. Yeah. So I don't know how you convince him otherwise.
He's gonna have to slip up, and Jack's gonna have to notice something.
Yeah, something's gonna have to give.
What's in your mind after the first episode?
They're, I don't know, being too artsy fartsy for me. I don't need all the artsy fartsy visuals. Like, just.
You don't like the psychology?
The psychology's fine. I don't like the visual part of it.
That's the psychological imagery, though.
I don't need the imagery.
That's what's going on in his head.
I don't need the elk. Like, you don't have to keep bringing him back. We know the elk means Hannibal. I definitely don't need to see the fucking antlered man. It is Hannibal, right?
Creeps you out.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, this is supposed to be a horror show, so.
Yeah.
Those parts work, I guess. They scare you.
It's just gross.
Creep you out.
Yeah, creepy.
Yeah. Well, should we watch the next episode?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's watch more Hannibal.
Here we go.
You okay?
I thought I had a sneeze coming. It turned out to be a burp. It's just one of those moments. Oh yeah, it does look like an eye, doesn't it? Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, he just ripped his skin off of his own leg. Oh God, please don't.
He wants to live. Oh, he's
sewing them together. Oh! I don't like it. Good on you, dude. Oh, dang. Dude, next time don't skimp on the heroin, huh? Maybe get something stronger.
Maybe that guy had a tolerance for heroin since he's a user of it.
I don't know. Oh, I feel sick to my stomach.
From the skin?
Yeah. Well, I bet that killed him, huh?
Is there another body there?
No, that was him.
It looked like there was two bodies there, though. Do you think that's what happened to the other ones that they found? They were the ones that got away?
Maybe.
Some of them had skin, like,
chunks
off, right?
Hannibal isn't responsible, Will. And neither are you.
Well, he did shove an ear down your throat, so...
I trusted you. And I needed to trust you.
Last episode, he was dead set on Hannibal that did this to him, so is he playing right now?
I need your help.
He's playing him, yeah. He's trying to get inside Hannibal's head now.
Since he remembered and knows.
Yeah, let me talk to Hannibal. I can figure this crazy ass out.
I think he thinks the more he sees Hannibal, the more he'll start to remember. He's definitely playing him.
I'm curious what couldn't wait until our next session.
We don't have a next session. I have reached the limit of my efficacy. I don't believe I can help you.
Well, nobody can help him.
I am simply ending our patient-psychiatrist relationship.
Ooh. You're getting fired.
You tried to end it before.
She's so afraid of him.
Did you share these questions with Jack Crawford?
No, and nor will I. I would look just as guilty as you. But perhaps that is what you intended.
She's thinking that maybe he influenced the person to attack her.
He killed the person that attacked her, yeah.
Based on what I glimpsed through the stitching of the person suit that you wear. And the conclusion that I've drawn is that you are dangerous.
Ding, 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 ding.
Please don't come to my home again.
Do you think he eats her?
I'm resuming Will Graham's therapy.
To what end? Besides your own.
He asked for my help.
Then maybe you deserve each other.
She was like adamant about him not ever seeing Will again.
Because he's playing with his food. I mean, he's just...
He was discarded in a tributary over 400 miles away from anything that feeds into the dam where the first victims were found.
Like dandelions.
So no, not the same.
Excuse me.
Doctor, join me over here.
Could be like a color palette.
The color of our skin is so often politicized. It would almost be refreshing to see someone revel in the aesthetics for aesthetic's sake. If it weren't so horrific. Which is why it is so easy for him to do what he does to his victims.
Which is why there'll be a lot more bodies on his color palette.
There is. There's a lot more bodies.
As if Will Graham himself were here in the room.
Yes, it is.
Oopsie.
How's Will Graham? Shut your mouth.
You think he's innocent?
I don't know what I think.
She thinks he's innocent.
Well, what do you want me to do? If you don't want me to go back, I won't.
Oh, he definitely wants you to go back, right? You make her the liaison.
Didn't have this conversation.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Do you know what your job is?
Solve murders.
Yes, I do.
Then do it.
Ask Will whenever you can. It's also like a way for Jack to trust Will again through her. If Will is right with the clues he gives to her, right?
He can smell the corn. What a unique gift.
That's his superpower, is his nose.
Is he gonna mention anything? I think he was in a cornfield.
Select patients have taken to urinating on the therapists.
No
Oh.
doubt that drawing a line might encourage a pissing contest.
Friends have a symmetrical relationship. Psychiatrist and patient, that's unbalanced.
There is a power differential between psychiatrist and patient. One that I'm well aware of, particularly with my own therapist.
Who fired you?
You were searching for something in your head to incriminate me.
Recognize.
Whatever you remember, if you do remember, will be a distortion of reality, not the truth of events.
That's what he wants you to think.
Mm-hmm.
There are things you don't have. I can talk to the chief of staff.
Chilton?
He's being very cooperative.
Oh, of course he is. He loves when I have visitors. He's recording every word. He's gossipy that way. How many colors will this killer add to his box of crayons?
Oh, I was right.
Yeah.
Start over. If I'm guilty, you'll find more evidence. If I'm not guilty, you'll maybe find that too.
Just ignore the evidence that you have now. Perfect, okay. You can handle that. She can handle that. Your personality is a little agitated today.
It's gonna be harder for him to do this to just pictures, right?
Yeah, I imagine.
fairly well preserved, all things considered.
He was fresh. He didn't die.
Did Roland Umber have priors with substance abuse?
He was in an outpatient treatment program for drug addiction.
That's why you do. Yeah.
You're right. High tolerance.
I'm curious. What did Hannibal Lecter have to say about Mr. Umber?
He thinks the killer tore him down, dumped his body like the others.
That may be what he said. Not necessarily what he thinks.
Yeah, he didn't mention the corn.
Because he's using this as like, oh, good, I will kill bad people.
He's going all Dexter.
Yep.
Dexter waited till they slipped through the cracks, though.
Yeah. He just can't help himself. Oh, he's like, oh. Let's take a look from above.
I'm wondering if that guy has, like, cameras or motion sensors or something, because he knew that guy got
I would
away.
imagine, like, trail cams or something.
Yeah.
But I bet Hannibal's kind of probably counting on that.
Yeah. He wants him to be found.
Yeah. Well, that's convenient. Coming to check on his artwork.
Hello. I love your work.
Oh my god. This is going to be interesting.
What the fuck? Hello, I love your work.
How ever did you find this place?
Will didn't think Roland Umber was discarded. He escaped. We just went upstream from where the body was found until we hit corn.
So Hannibal probably killed that guy and put him in his freezer.
Probably.
Follow me, please. You might want to prepare yourself. You've never seen anything like this.
I'm sure I haven't.
He's like, no, I haven't. It was gorgeous. Oh, gross. Blah.
How could a human being go so bad?
No shit.
We are built from a DNA blueprint and born into a world of scenario and circumstance we don't control.
So it's nature and nurture then, huh?
Maybe it's some sick existential crisis.
This could be his beginning. And or his end. He may never kill again.
Because I already killed him.
I look at my friend and I see a killer. I'm failing to reconcile those two things.
And Jack's got to get over thinking Will's a killer before he thinks somebody else is, right?
Security clearance or background check. Hopefully he's been to a dentist.
Why am I looking at
That
this
was the
man?
killer.
Stitch patterns on John Doe 21 match Roland Umber.
John Doe 21 is Roland Umber's replacement in the mural.
What happened to his leg?
Maybe the killer...
Hannibal finished the mural with the man himself.
And took a leg.
Oh. Oh, that's so gross.
Who's coming for dinner? Three other people, right? Or is he just eating by himself?
We'll never know.
I can only help Hannibal if I'm feeling secure. So I am recusing myself from the situation. I hope you understand.
I'm not sure I do.
That I have unresolved issues.
Maybe Hannibal can help you resolve these issues. He is very good.
Bye, Agent Crawford.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Obviously, I cannot control whether or not the FBI contacts me. I can only tell you what I told Hannibal. I prefer that you don't.
That's gotta plant
Her
some seed of doubt.
her demeanor was so unsettling,
Yeah.
right?
That's gonna make Jack think like, what's going on with Hannibal? Psychiatrist is not talking to him. Therapist is talking to him. Will's gonna notice it's off.
One of these things is not like the others. You are not my design.
Fucking thing is so creepy.
Killing must feel good to God, too. He does it all the time.
He said that to Will last season.
I mean, the man you're looking for is sewn into his own mural. This man,
What happened to his leg?
whoever sewed him in, took a piece of him as a trophy.
He must have had a friend.
That's a hint, Will.
If God is looking down at you, don't you want to be looking back at him?
So that guy willingly gave himself up for...
Well, not willingly, look at him. But, fuck, if that isn't a romantic statement. Jesus, Hannibal. Oh.
It didn't look like that guy put up a fight.
I dosed him with heroin.
Well, even before that, he was laying in there.
I bet he had already dosed him with something.
The point of the trial isn't so much whether or not you did it, it's whether or not you knew what you were doing when you did it.
So innocent until proven guilty, not a thing?
The FBI made you a murderer, yes. That is Dr. Bloom's position. As you can imagine, she's not popular. That's what everyone in the courtroom will hear when you take the stand, regardless of what you say.
She's giving up the prosecution's case.
She's trying to offer him a deal.
If you plead guilty, you'll spare us all a trial.
I'm pleading innocent.
You'll be found guilty and given the federal death penalty. I'm trying to save your life.
Lethal injection or firing squad?
Guess it depends on the state.
Yeah.
I mean, federally, but he's being held in Maryland.
It's probably a federal. Oh, God. So gross.
Oh.
My name is Bedelia de Maurier.
You're Hannibal Lecter's therapist. What's that like?
I've heard so much about you. I
Horrifying.
wanted to meet you before I withdraw.
What are you withdrawing from?
Life, because Hannibal's gonna eat her.
Stay behind the white line, ma'am. Ma'am?
Come on, Ann. Let's go.
Little words of reassurance from Hannibal's therapist.
Could have said it just out loud and shouldn't have to whisper it.
She didn't want it to be on tape.
Oh. Oh, good point. Okay. Doy. Yeah, he's there to kill and eat her. It would be hard to walk in that suit without making a whole bunch of queek, 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 queek. Queek, 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 queek.
I think she's gone.
She better be, otherwise she
talk to
will
Will and then
be
she
on
went
his
on
dinner
vacation.
plate. She left him her perfume.
Is that you are dangerous.
He's got to give it to her.
She knew.
Oh boy.
I wonder what tipped her off, though. Like, what pushed her over the edge of thinking... Because she... All last season, she was kind of like hinting at she knew what...
I think he killed her... Attacker. And then I think she very clearly saw that
he was manipulated into attacking her.
Well, maybe that, or he just enjoyed doing so. Or maybe she caught him in the act of doing
remember,
so.
her attacker was a referral from Hannibal.
Correct.
So maybe Hannibal broke that guy mentally like he did to Will, and then she realized that after seeing what happened to Will.
Could be.
Right?
Yeah.
And she was like, why are so many people that go to Hannibal
all fucked up?
Yeah, become violent.
Getting even more fucked up because he's using them as a disguise. He's
for him to
almost wearing them as a
put
disguise.
them in position, and then he takes them out in a certain way. And maybe that's what he did with that guy by having him attack her.
He hides his own indiscretion. He hides his own indiscretions in his patients.
Yeah,
and then is able to, yeah. I don't know. Interesting.
So I wonder if we'll see her again this
I don't think we'll see her ever again.
Yeah, she just disappeared.
Yeah. And I'm a little sad about it because I really like Gillian Anderson.
Yeah.
Gillian?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Gillian with a G, though. It's weird. Soft G.
Well, good news about her, though, that I heard they're doing another X-Files.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
With Ryan Coogler, who did the Creed movies.
Interesting.
Reimagining, so.
Okay.
Her and David Duchovny back.
Mulder and
Chasing
Scully
aliens,
back at it.
So that'll be interesting to see in the future.
That will be, yeah.
Love some X-Files. I like this show because it reminds me. I mean, they brought her in, too.
It has an X-Files feel to it.
It has an X-Files feel to it, and it's like, this is kind of like a swan song to the X-Files, and then they're like, oh, but let's bring in Gillian Anderson and have her be a little small role, too.
Could be.
Right? Of course, Hannibal's awesome.
Yeah.
So
very interesting.
Combine that all with the investigative stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
So Hannibal killed this guy and put him in his own artwork.
Very poetic.
Yeah. I feel like that guy just gave up to Hannibal.
Oh, I think Hannibal sold it to him.
Yeah.
I mean, he sold it as in like, look at you. You get to be your own art. How beautiful this is. And the guy was like, yeah, you're right. This is gorgeous. Okay,
Before
cool.
my eye wasn't seeing anything. Now it's seeing me, and I am God.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Hannibal.
And Will saw that. And Hannibal basically told him, slam dunk, it was me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He's teasing him. He's teasing.
And then he made him into a nice little...
Osobuco. Gross.
Yummy.
Never had it before. I don't think I want to have it now.
Really? If it was beef, would you eat it?
It's supposed to be veal.
Veal?
I don't... No.
Yeah.
Or Hannibal's recipe was supposed to be veal. I don't know. Not interested.
Well, what else is on your mind after these first 2 episodes of season 2?
It was a good way to kick off the start of season 2 for sure. Yeah.
So Will's got some people on his side. That reassuring word from Gillian Anderson there at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of giving him the motivation to be like,
yeah, I was like,
you're
thank
right.
God, somebody
You're right.
knows.
Keep
yeah,
trying to figure it out.
Don't give up.
And then...
And he's not. I mean, he's playing Hannibal, or he's trying to play Hannibal, so he's not giving up.
The forensics lady.
Yeah.
She's going to forget all the evidence she already has.
No, she's going to try.
If she finds new evidence, maybe he's guilty. But she's probably not going to find new evidence, because...
Can't imagine.
They found everything Hannibal laid out for them.
Yep.
So... Then, of course, Alana, so...
Yeah. And she doesn't think he's innocent, she just...
thinks that he didn't have control of what he was doing
right.
because of his illness.
Exactly.
So, do you think he's cured of his encephalitis now?
Yeah.
Okay. What should people comment on after the first 2 episodes of season 2 of Hannibal?
Too artsy-fartsy or just right?
Yeah, what do you think of the artistic visions that we're seeing? These first 2 episodes were about art, so I think that's why they were kind of being more artistic than... I mean, there's been some artistic moments, but I think they were kind of playing with that theme for this killer that they were hunting for the last 2 episodes, so...
Okay.
What do you think of the art of the last 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Right? Anything else?
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos, full company access to polls, helps people watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.